She's just a friend. We have a lot of friends, and I hope she doesn't watch these videos because I hope she doesn't figure this out because I've been trying to hide it. But this alcohol makes me reveal things that I don't want to tell her. Can I make chicken adobo fancy without dishonoring my family? But first, let's get drunk.
Welcome to Drunk Dining, where we get drunk and cook food. Hey guys, welcome back to Drunk Dining. So in today's episode, we're going to be cooking something that I grew up on, which is a Filipino dish called chicken adobo, which is practically the official dish of the Philippines.
Always have rice. As an Asian, this is your main source of food. This is the oldest trick in the Asian make look nice book. Now it's the truth. Ready? Ta-da! It's like a magic trick.
What you do is you take chicken thighs, cook it in a long time in soy sauce and vinegar, and that's about it. So I wanted to modernize it, make it something that I could be happy with being served at in a restaurant. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some boneless chicken thighs. I debone this myself, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna render the fat from the skin, and we're gonna try to make the skin as crispy as possible.
I've been on a big kick listening to all these emo songs. I don't know what happened, but I just got emo again, so I'm listening to old bands like Silverstein and A Day to Remember, and I don't know, it's so weird how your childhood brings back such good memories.
So we're gonna cook it skin side down in our pan. We're just gonna let that fat render. Right when the skin's about to get really nice and crispy, we're gonna take it out, and then we're gonna separate the skin from the chicken. We want that skin to be crispy. We're using a French method called braising. The thing about braising is it doesn't allow for crispy texture, so we're gonna cook the skin separately.
Everyone had a different childhood, and we all grew up. Sometimes I wonder why we think back on those certain eras. I was watching this YouTube channel where they filmed all their life during the 80s. They make all these things about the 80s. I'm obsessed with it. During those times were some of the best times of their lives, and it's so weird how everyone has a certain era of the best times of their lives. So I myself am a millennial, so the best times of my life were during the MySpace age, and I had that emo hair and just wore pants that were just too tight. I mean, not saying these pants aren't that tight, but
we're gonna caramelize some onions, and then we're gonna brown both sides of the chicken thigh. We're gonna just toss in the garlic right before we put in our marinade. So our marinade or braising liquid, whatever you want to call it, is gonna be about a third cup of soy sauce, a third cup of vinegar, and half a cup of chicken ramen ginger stock. We don't want the liquid to be too salty, so we're kind of diluting it a little bit.
It's so funny how life works. And then we go through all these phases, and here I am just as broke as I was as a millennial. I feel I still have that resonating energy within me that I had back in high school. So cheers to living our best lives. I feel I can't where's that? Better. I need a break.
And then we're just gonna kind of keep this going for about an hour and 15 minutes. But you can do this anywhere between an hour to 2 hours. It's really up to you on how soft and tender you want the thighs to be. And we're just gonna keep this low and simmering.
It's nice to have this moment in my life where I just kind of get to figure out what I'm doing. Ugh. I'm kind of sweaty. I don't know why it's hot in here, but it's I don't know. Life's just weird.
And so with the chicken skins, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it cook in its own fat. We put this chicken skin on parchment paper just so it doesn't stick. Let the fat render out and let it cook, and it'll get really nice and crispy and add amazing texture to the dish. But yeah, that's practically all the prep for now. Let's see how Drunk Me does.
I have a crush on this girl. I've had a crush on the same girl for about, I don't know, it's been a while, since quarantine, 3 months at least, but she has no freaking idea. I feel I'm a kid in school again. I don't even talk to her. I just want to ask her out, but I don't know how. I don't do this thing anymore. We're all part of hookup culture, so it's you're so used to just meeting someone, and then you just you drink a bit, and then next thing you know, you're going home and doing the horizontal tango. That's a lifestyle I'm used to. So it's man, I actually have feelings for someone. What is this? Like, where did these feelings come from? She has no idea at all. I haven't given her any hints. I guess I just like Facebook stalk her a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I've been working on this stupid show that makes me no money. It's not good for my health. Like, no doctor recommends doing this. You know what? Cheers to adolescent love. She's just a friend. We have a lot of friends, and I hope she doesn't watch these videos because I hope she doesn't figure this out because I've been trying to hide it. But this alcohol makes me reveal things that I don't want to tell her. Whew, that got deep. Alright, well, let's start cooking, huh? Okay, it's time to get serious now. I don't know, I've been like trying to figure out how to do this show. I'm one guy. It's already hard enough being the cameraman and the director and the editor and the guy who's on the camera. It's like, I think that's a good spot. You guys don't notice it. Does anyone notice anything that I do on this show? I'm gonna try to keep this off camera just because I'm just gonna go down here. No, but I'm trying to lose weight because I watch myself on these videos. I feel like I just look like a slob. And since I'm the editor, I'm like, oh man, look at that fat guy. I mean, I'm not that fat, but like I can just imagine people just being like, look at that fat guy. He's fat and he's making food or he's getting drunk or something. I don't know how people sound. I'm all disillusioned with society. I know nothing because I've been imprisoned in my house. No, I'm just kidding. I actually go out. Uh-oh, it broke. Oh no. Oh no, this is what happens. I do have to try to make this look somewhat fancy. We don't really need that many onions. Woohoo! My knifey knife. I'm just gonna cut off these white stems. I mean, these are edible. You can use them in a stock, which is actually not a bad idea. And then basically what we wanna do is we wanna get all these on a bias. There's some areas that aren't gonna be perfect, but we just wanna kinda keep these close and just kinda cut at an angle. Ooh, these smell good. Cool. I feel like that's enough for us. So we're gonna take this out and we're just gonna reduce the sauce down. We just want to thicken it up. And also, surprisingly, I have the chicken skin that I fried. And it reduced down so much, it's like we're just gonna crumble it over top, give it some texture. See, we can actually see this already reducing down pretty good. And also we wanna take out these bay leaves because these bay leaves are not edible. You ever see those posts on Instagram by people where they catch one of these in their food and they're like, what the heck, Chipotle? Why is there a leaf in my food? This is that leaf, if you're not familiar with it, which some cultures might not be thoroughly educated on it. There we go. Again, this definitely reduced. We're just gonna prepare the thighs. What we wanna do is we wanna just kinda like get them into nice cuts. I mean, it's already really tender, so like that just fell apart. Basically, we're just trying to make it bite-sized cuts. It's almost like katsu, if you're familiar with chicken katsu. We're just kind of doing the same process with this. I braised for about an hour and 15 minutes. But if you do this too long, the chicken's just gonna literally fall apart, which there's nothing wrong with that. This is reducing down a lot. Normally with a sauce, you want to coat the back of a spoon. Here we go, we're gonna prepare this one. And this knife's super sharp too, so it's like, that tells you how tender this is. There we go. Perfect. So we got our plate. What we want to do is we want to just kind of, I don't know what we want to do with this because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't thoroughly think about this plating. Ooh, yeah, this is really reducing. I think if we like, that didn't work. So basically we do want to kind of keep the structure of it. This is already dishonor on my family. Yeah, this was a big fail. Let's just try to maintain some semblance that this was once a chicken thigh. How it works, I guess. Actually, I think we did reduce it down just enough. This will thicken. Oh God, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. That legit looks like a sauce though. Look, it's supposed to coat a back of a spoon. But yeah, it's coating. Cool, I guess I did something. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to be more drunk. All right, cheers. You know what? I have an idea. No, I don't have an idea. Toss some of the sauce right on top. That actually looks kind of stupid. Throw some sauce. I have no plating abilities. You know what? This is such a fail. This deserves a shot. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought this was gonna be an easy episode, and you know what? It's not. This is why chicken adobo isn't served in Michelin star restaurants. All right, let's at least clean up the plate a little. All right, this was kind of a fail. Add some green onions. You know what's surprising? This actually doesn't look too bad. Sorry, I gotta hide my beer. This is like what you do in school. You just kind of like crouch down and pour. Oh, I have an idea. I don't know if that worked or not. Is that art? Is that art? Food is kind of like drawing. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the crumbly chicken skins. That actually adds amazing color and texture, surprisingly. And then just slowly crumble. There we go. This looks really good from my perspective. I don't know how it looks from your guys' perspective, so. Just so you guys can see this real quick, this is what the chicken adobo looks like from the top-down view. Yeah, this is my chicken adobo. Okay, let's taste it. So is my fancy chicken adobo legit? We'll see. That is legit. Holy crap. I would pay for this at a restaurant for sure. Especially with the fried chicken skin texture. Wow. I thought this was gonna be a fail, but man, this is so good. You know what, this episode I actually was not very confident in, but it turned out to be such a great episode, and it's like surprising what you can do with cooking, because like this episode I just thought, let's just take my mom's recipe. Let's see if we can make it better. Try to take all these elements and just try to elevate them just a little bit. You know what? Cheers to family traditions and just making better recipes for each of our children. I don't have much time left. Thank you for watching Drunk Dining. I'll see you guys next week, okay? Did my camera run out of film yet?
Hey guys, my name is Juan, and if you haven't, you should probably subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'll be posting new videos every week. So, you know what to do. Press that. Press my face. Click my face. Not this face. That face. Thanks.